Hello, my name is Meng Tian, and I am Associate Professor in Educational Leadership at the University of Birmingham in the UK. It is a great pleasure to welcome you to this project on cultivating global citizenship, empowering teachers to become change agents in Pakistan. About 20 years ago, I read a book by Thomas Friedman who famously said, "The world is flat." In his book, Friedman envisioned a more level playing field in which information becomes accessible to everyone. A global job market attracts talents from all over the world, and world peace can be achieved by countries joining the same global supply chain. 2 decades later, we understand that the global landscape is more complex than a flattened world with a capitalist solution for peace and equality. Alongside the democratization of information, we have fake news. While some countries attract global talents, others suffer from talent flight. A global supply chain does not prevent geopolitical conflicts. However, it can make many countries feel vulnerable in the face of a global pandemic and war. Today, we would say to Friedman, the world is not flat, the world is complex and will continue to be complex as new events and patterns of relationships emerge in expected or unexpected ways. As educators, we bear the responsibility to prepare ourselves and the next generation for this complex world. Dear colleagues, congratulations on completing all the professional development sessions led by Dr. Naima, Qureshi, and other esteemed trainers over the past 2 months. I've seen many happy faces, group discussion photos, videos, posters, and testimonials from you. We are sincerely grateful for your dedication and valuable contributions to this project on global citizenship education. This project has received much positive media coverage from news outlets to newspapers and magazines. You can be proud of your involvement in this initiative. As you may find on our project website, in addition to the content created by the University of Birmingham in the UK and the University of Education in Pakistan, we also invited prestigious professors from other universities to share their expert views on global citizenship education.
Hello, I'm Dr. Yuan Brennan. A global citizen is an individual who is globally aware, has a sense of belonging to the common humanity, appreciates diverse cultures and worldviews, and demonstrates a commitment to justice, peace, and collective well-being through individual actions.
And welcome this very exciting initiative on professional development for teachers around the theme of global citizenship. At a time in which there's increasing interest in learning about the wider world, and also at a time where there's increasing concern about the future of the planet, having arranged professional development courses that address the complex issues that we're all facing is, I think, particularly valuable and important. Secondly, what I also particularly value about this initiative is this emphasis on more arts-based and more experiential forms of learning and engaging of teachers and learners.
I want to start this presentation by thanking Dr. Meng Tian for the opportunity to share with you some of the research that I have been doing recently on civic and citizenship education. What is our responsibility? And I don't want to say the responsibility of teachers. However, teachers are in a privileged position to do something. not to do it itself probably, but with some privileged position to scaffold change, to scaffold collective action that could address these challenges, require a concerted effort from governments, education systems, and civil society. But it has to start somewhere, and a good place to start is young people. And young people are, for the last time, all together in primary or secondary education, depending on the country.
In teacher education, we work in the future. We prepare future teachers for society years ahead, teaching children that haven't even been born yet. So we must imagine the needs of that future society and instill in teachers the skills that we think they will need to serve it. The recent global pandemic provided us some clues and even some warnings about what the future will require of societies and therefore of teachers.
इस प्रोजेक्ट को करने का बुनियादी मकसद ये था कि आलमी शहरियत जिसको ग्लोबल सिटीजनशिप कहा जाता है उसकी कॉम्पिटेंसीज पाकिस्तान के टीचर्स को सिखाई जाएं. दिस इंक्लूड्स ट्रांसफॉर्मेटिव पैडागॉजीज सच एज सोशल स्किल्स, कोलैबोरेटिव स्किल्स, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग एंड एनालिटिकल स्किल्स. इन सब के साथ मर्ज करके इस प्रोजेक्ट ने over the course of last 2 weeks we have interacted and trained with 65 teachers who will be change makers in the classrooms of tomorrow.
Government leaders and educational policymakers have increasingly focused on ways that how we can prepare our school children and our young students to become global citizens. Such preparation includes developing global citizenship competencies among students and school teachers. Therefore, the importance of equipping teachers with the knowledge, skills, and competencies of global citizenship is imperative. Secondly, global citizenship is significant in the background of Sustainable Development United Nations goals. So in terms of benefits and significance of global citizenship training, we have focused on various expected outcomes. Number one, personal growth for teachers, that how this training has impacted the personal and professional life of teachers and teacher educators, broadening their worldview. Number two, improve classroom practice. So we have introduced the philosophies and pedagogies for teacher educators, that how these global citizenship competencies can be integrated into their teaching methods and curriculum so that they can make their teaching more relevant and engaging. Number three, that how we are going to increase the student outcome, highlight the positive impact of global citizenship such as cultural competencies, understanding democracy, understanding the diversity and appreciating the diversity within the classroom and outside the classroom. We have also focused on curriculum integration, that how global citizenship ideas can be integrated into different subjects, for example, language, maths, arts, science, and geography. Another significant milestone of this project is collaborative projects. We have encouraged both pre-service and in-service teachers to work together in a collaborative projects and also include the school children so that they can better develop their understanding in different practical ways. So these 7 days CPD project have focused on global citizenship competencies, global citizenship pedagogy, transformative pedagogies, digital consciousness, and learning through play. The first session on global citizenship has equipped the students and teachers that how they can become global citizens and how they can develop the global citizenship competencies, for example, cultural diversity, democratic values, social equity, inclusiveness into their classroom. In our second session on critical thinking, we have analyzed that how we can develop critical consciousness among teacher educators and teachers so that they can challenge assumptions and analyze different perspectives thoughtfully and analytically. In our third session of digital consciousness, we have developed the competencies of teacher and teacher educators, that how to make the informed and critical decisions how to make the difference between right and wrong, and how to use the information more in a more responsible manner. In our third session, Learning Through Play and Art, this was a very, very innovative session we have included in this training program. We have developed the competencies of teacher educators in the domain of pedagogy, that how to use art, drama, and role play in a transformative manner into their classroom practice. In our last session of transformative pedagogies, we have focused on different innovative and non-traditional pedagogies, at the same time innovative assessments, that how they can use different transformative pedagogies and assessment into their teaching.
Being the leader and being the principal, this is the best opportunity to learn something new and then disseminate it to my teachers and work with them, collaborate with them, because I strongly believe that teachers are the change agents.
My key takeaway is the profound knowledge and how teaching can actually bring a major change into our global life. We as teachers can actually be the agent of change and can reflect our teaching on how our students are going to turn out as citizens, not only locally but also globally, not into our own classes but also into the wide world.
हम यहाँ इस वर्कशॉप में हमारा जो मोटिव है वो यही है कि हम ग्लोबल सिटीजनशिप को प्रमोट कर सकें, ताकि हम अपने टीचर्स के दरमियान हम एक दूसरे के बिलीफ्स को, हम एक दूसरे की नॉर्म्स को, एक दूसरे की वैल्यूज़ को रिस्पेक्ट दें और एक दूसरे के कल्चर को प्रमोट कर सकें.
This means our project is truly global, and we want to bring these valuable resources and networks to you. Now it's a good time for you to become change agents. We invite you to work with your fellow participants in this project, your students and local communities, to creatively design and implement a project that shows your understanding and passion for becoming global citizens.